Ahlan! We are again in Cordoba, at the end of the first and the beginning of the second millennium, where the commercials, craftsmen, scientists and artists were reaching advanced for their time results, minding their own business. But one thing was missing: the political stability. As a matter of fact, the Caliphate al-Andalus consisted of Muslim mini-caliphates and Christian mini-kingdoms, and the leaders of each of them were permanently measuring swords with each other. Fragmentation was the typical feature of that time. There was only one remaining from the times of the Roman Empire united organization: the Roman Catholic Church. It had the solid internal structure. At the head, the Pope of Rome. In every strategically important place, there was subordinate to him bishop. Every bishop had the whole army of priests, monks, missionaries under his command. Thanks to this structure, the Catholic Church had its representation in the most distant places all over Europe. The Church brought regularity and order in the daily routine. There was certain time for work, prayer, education, meal and rest. The Church was present in the life of every Christian from the birth up to the death. The Church gave the numerous and very different European nationalities the sense of unity. The Church services, rituals and festivities took place at the same time and according to the same rules all over Europe. The Church created the new society. The Church ruled it. If a local ruler counted on success, he needed the support of the Pope of Rome. With his blessing and under his vigilant surveillance, centralized kingdoms started to be formed. In the beginning of the second millennium, there were three of them in the Iberian Peninsula: Portugal, Aragon, and Castilla. The King of Aragon, Ferdinand III, with the assistance of the Knights of Catholic Orders, started crusades against Muslims. This campaign has got the name Reconquista, reconquering. In the year 1236, they entered Cordoba, displaced its caliph, and made from his place Alcázar de los Reyes Cristianos, the palace of Christian kings. From here they continued the Reconquista, which lasted for about 250 years. In 1492, during the government of the royal couple Ferdinand II of Aragon and Isabella I of Castilla, and in the same year as Christopherus Columbus discovered America, the last caliph was dismissed in Granada. Till the end of the 17th century, Cordoba was a very important and influential city in Spain, which became the world power in that period. In Cordoba there are many well-preserved historical monuments, but the most unique, in my opinion, is the Cathedral, devoted to the Ascension of Maria and with the name Mezquita, mosque. First there was a Roman temple here. On its foundation, the Visigoths had built a church of St. Vincentius. The Muslims first had bought this church, then tore it down and erected the biggest mosque in Europe instead. For its construction, they used 1,200 marble columns, which belonged to a Roman villa in the neighborhood. They connected these columns with arches and saw that this construction was not high enough. They raised the columns and connected them with the second arch. The mosque was the second large after the mosque in Mecca. Here there was place for 2,000 believers. With the permission of Catholic rulers of the city, the mosque was rebuilt into Cathedral. The building was deprived of 400 columns, 800 left, and acquired the elements of Gothic architecture. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the magic place. You are in an enormous space, resting on the ancient pillars, and where there is place for the God. Christians, Muslims, Jews believe in. And for me personally, this is one more proof that for all those who believe, there is only one God, the Creator, the Judge, the Protector, the Savior. God bless you all. Adios.